Hello, peace be with you. My name is Alex, and I want to speak about a lot of fear that is in the spiritual community of Ängsbacka, to truly speak about all the darkness that goes on under the surface. I know a lot of people speak about this in private with each other, but it's a huge fear to speak about this openly with each other. And before I want to find the courage to speak about all of this, I want to say this. Why are we here on this earth? We're here to bring peace to this earth and truly love each other as yourself. This is our highest purpose on this earth. Each and every one of us has this divine mission in life, to truly live from this place in our hearts with love. Not just to say this as empty words, but to truly strive for it. Not to just use each other for satisfying our lusts and let out our inner demons on each other. And I know this spiritual struggle that each and every one of us has. I know how countless many times I myself have failed to live by this. But still in my heart, I turn to God and try to live in this way, because this is why we are here. Do not forget this. And I believe there is a lot of goodness in each and every one of us. And I have seen a lot of love and really beautiful souls at Ängsbacka. And I am forever grateful for how you have carried the community on your shoulders. Thank you. And I believe once upon a time, Ängsbacka was probably very near the spirit of peace and love in its foundation, but has since fallen away for it, because I want to read up these founding principles, and they are service, personal development, reflection, responsibility, respect, non-violence, communication, resolution, cooperation, agreements, spiritual practice, and support. All very beautiful values. But today, I think in the community and everyday life, there are more empty words that are said more than lived by. Because these are help for us in our lives to truly live by this. These are beautiful values that are not a chore to do, but to do them even more. It's a good thing for us. It makes us better, more loving, more peaceful to do all of this, to live closer to our divine mission on this earth. Because behind the easy smiles and laughter at Ängsbacka, there's a lot of fear on the surface, and people are abusing each other, playing mind games with each other, tell lies, and do all of sort of evil stuff with each other that are so far from this mission of why we're here on this earth and the purpose of a spiritual community, to uplift each other from all of these evil forces, to bring us closer to love and peace. And a lot of bullies have infiltrated the leadership of Ängsbacka because they truly thrive in this environment that you have right now, because they're not being challenged. You do not look into the leader's heart of Ängsbacka and say, what is in their hearts? You look at their smiles and their credentials, not what is in their hearts. Because how many truly in the leadership position of Ängsbacka can you say, these are moral persons with huge hearts that love and bring peace and do everything they can to uplift the people around them? How many of the spiritual leaders at Ängsbacka can you say this about? I know there are many people like that in the community of Ängsbacka, but not so many in the leadership. Many in the leadership, they are the complete opposite. They bully, they demean, they are condescending. They do everything they can to twist the guidelines and do their own stuff to get away with all of their all of their evil stuff that they do to each other, and create a spirit that is not peaceful and loving in reality. It is something false, something not real under the surface. And you, everyone in the community of Ängsbacka, you need to wake up and see what is going on. Listen to your hearts. See past all of these mind games. Find the courage to tell the truth and not play along in these false games that just takes us further away from our purpose. I know how much abuse I have gotten during my time there, and how many lies and all kinds of difficult times I've had with different leaders and all kinds of different stuff there. And I was really thinking in this video to read out a lot of the leaders, what they have written to me in emails and text, and how they have treated me when I've said they have not treated me right. To really show you in the community what the leaders are. But I do this instead. I forgive you, each and every one of you who have abused me and treated me poorly. I forgive you. And I encourage you to live a life of peace and love. Because this is why we're here. And I know in each and every one of you there is a voice that calls out for you, that wants you to live like this too. Because this is God talking to you, that this is why you're here on this earth. And I would be so happy if you embrace this love. This is all that matters in the end, that we love each other and live in peace. And I tell you all in the community to really find the courage to see what goes on the surface, and find the courage to rebuild this community once again in a spirit of peace and love on these guidelines, for real, not just as empty words that are nice to say, but to truly do this. And also have confidence to look at the leaders and say, I have no confidence in these people. I see past their fake smiles. I love them, but they are not capable to lead a spiritual center. Because the most important for leaders in the spiritual center is their heart, not their credentials, and not their smiles and their charming ways, but a genuine heart full of love. That is the most important. So I bring to you all this courage to truly live like this. With much love and peace to you all. Thank you.